So here's a milk house heater. It's at the very highest. Now if I turn to this, it doesn't throw as much heat. So if you see the off position right there, the off position does not work. Because when it goes to that, it will just still go. So let's see. Let's see. Can hear it. That's the heat turning on. So we'll just wait for a few minutes, and then you'll be able to hear the heat turn on. That's the fridge, if you're wondering what that noise is. If you can hear it. That's the heat turning on. Now it's in the off position, but it will still turn on when it's in the off position. As like the Lasko heater, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes. That's the heat turning on. Oh god, this here smells like beer. There must be beer caps down there. If you can hear it, that's the heat trying to turn on. Now, it is in the off position. It's on. So now, if you can see, it says off. But watch what will happen. It's gonna turn back on. When it's cold enough. So it's right now in the off position, so it's gonna turn back. So the heat will kick back on when it's still in the off position. You can hear it. If you can hear it. See, hear that noise, that means the heat's gonna kick on. See where it goes when it's still in the off position. And that's what is nervous to me. That's what makes me very concerned when it's in the off position, still is on. See how it's still going while it's in the off position? That shouldn't happen. So I have to unplug the heater when I'm not around for it to stay off. And it still throws out heat when it's in the off position, so that's... So now I'm just gonna turn this all the way up to high. And this thermostat here, it doesn't work at all. Because when it's on low, it's still throwing out a lot of heat. So there's a lot of issues with this heater here. So that's the milk house heater. Now what I'm gonna show you is the Lasko heater, which is my favorite here. If you're wondering, yes, this is my office. And yes, it is a nice office. I like this office. Yes, I know I have a lot of phones. I even have some more phones in here. Old Android, ZTE, LG, Motor, and Samsung. Alright, enough with phones. So, this is my Lasko heater. I have it on the fan mode right now. It's nice and cool. So I can use this heater in the summer, and it's winter too. Now, I have number 1. So that means it won't throw out as much heat. And what I actually have is an actual off position, so it won't turn on. Alright, now let me turn that on to 1. And this is the thermostat, which actually works. And now you only have 1 fan speed, but that 2 means it's gonna throw out like a lot of heat, like it's gonna throw out so much heat, like same exact temperature as a fire. But this heat, it's warm. The reason why it's very warm is because I have it on number 1, and I have it at really low heat, so it won't use as much electricity. Now it's at very low. See how the heat just turned off. So this heat does kick on and off. So it's right now off. And that's it kicking back on. Now, if I raise this all the way up, that is going to throw out a lot of heat. When I turn it to number 2, it's going to get real nice and toasty in my office here. It's already boiling hot now. So yeah, that's my video on heaters.